Hello, I'm Paula Day, daughter of Robin and Lucien Day, two of the designers who made their names at the Festival of Britain in 1951. And here they are in the studio they shared at that time in Motcombe Street, Knightsbridge. So for the 70th anniversary of the festival, we at the Robin and Lucien Day Foundation have linked up with the National Archives to see if there's anything in the records relating to my parents' designs for the festival. Of course, my mother, Lucien Day's most famous design of all is Calyx, which was first displayed at the Festival of Britain. This is a lovely vintage piece. My father, Robin Day, contributed on many different levels in graphics, exhibition design and furniture. And our digital archive holds images, for example, of a poster he designed for a festival exhibition, of the signage he co-designed for the South Bank site. But we didn't have anything relating to his submissions for the competition to design the Festival of Britain logo. We didn't know what he'd designed. So we were absolutely thrilled to discover that the National Archives held his graphics, his submissions for the logo. And of course, he didn't win. But aren't they strikingly crisp and strong graphic designs even today? In terms of furniture, his commission to design all the furniture for the Royal Festival Hall, which was the first modern public building to be put up in Britain after the war, was of course an extraordinarily exciting and challenging project. His auditorium seating is still in use today. He also designed three remarkable contemporary chairs in moulded plywood, a new material at that time, for the orchestra, restaurant and foyer areas at the Royal Festival Hall. And here, for example, is our archive image of the lounge chairs in place in 1951 in the Festival Hall foyer. And you can imagine the impact they would have made on the British public, who were used to heavy, solid utility furniture, which was all that had been available during the war. And suddenly here were these extraordinary sculptural pieces, organic shapes, resting on slender steel legs so that they almost looked as if they were floating above the ground. And here's an image of one of the few surviving pieces, actually, which has recently been acquired by the Museum of Modern Art in New York. And you can see how the whole form looks as if it's about to take off. You know, the plywood armrests, almost like great wings. And there's this tremendous sense of uplift and vitality. And in many ways, I think it's almost like a three-dimensional statement of the character of my mother's design, Calyx. Both of them express what actually was the spirit of the festival. A sense of optimism, hope, aspiration. That's certainly how the people I've spoken to who'd visited the festival when they were young felt about it. It had this tremendous sense of joy and hope. So, did the National Archives hold anything relating to my father's designs for the Royal Festival Hall? Well, our curator, Wilhelmina Bunn, worked remotely with the Visual Collections team manager, Sarah Castianetti, at the National Archives. And she searched the records of registered designs for 1951. It's such an exciting moment for archivists when they have been on the scent of something and then they realise they've found it and they start to dig, you know, for records which have not seen the light of day for years. And I absolutely love this video which Sarah has taken, which shows the moment that she opened the box and found, first of all, the folders of registered designs, and then the books recording the names of those who registered them. And she found the Royal Festival Hall orchestra chair, dining chair and lounge chair had been registered by Robin Henry Day at his studio in Moptcombe Street in January 1951. And what I find so interesting and so moving about this is that this young designer went to all the trouble and expense of registering these designs. He didn't know, I mean, no one at the time knew that they would come to be seen as landmarks of mid-century design. So he must have believed in his work. He must have had a real sense of its significance. And now, 70 years later, they are seen as icons of international modernism, collected and exhibited at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. So the Festival of Britain was the launch pad for the long and fruitful design careers of my parents, Robin and Lucien Day. And so I just want to say, happy 70th birthday, Festival of Britain.